in Midvaal as we launch the mayoral campaign of our excellent candidate, Peter Teixeira. Now, stepping into Bongwani's very considerable shoes is an incredible man. Born and raised right here in Midvaal, the local man has got strong ties to the community, strong ties to the municipality. Joined the DA in 2014 and has impressed everyone with his incredible work ethic, and he's quickly risen through our ranks. From being elected a ward councillor for Ward 4 in 2016, he was soon on the mayoral committee and he served as an NXC in 3 different portfolios. Peter Teixeira is also our constituency head here in Midvaal constituency.
Democrats, the world is changing. My passion and dedication to serving the people of Midvaal has not changed. Since being announced as the DA mayoral candidate, I wake up each morning with a renewed sense of excitement and purpose for the future of Midvaal and its people. My vision is inspired by the young mother from Sicelo who wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning to get her family ready for school and work. I'm inspired by the farmer in Steenhuisen who works hard to ensure that he employs local labor. And also by the recently matriculated young man and woman who is eager to volunteer, and all the other diverse members of the community. The manifesto is ready, Democrats. Our team is ready. And it is all systems go as we prepare to take Midvaal to the next level. We will do that by protecting jobs, promoting livelihoods, and creating prosperity for all who live in it. I am a proud husband and a father of 3 beautiful children who represent the potential of South Africa with a bright future. I believe we have the same vision for Midvaal: to live in a safe neighborhood, have our children receive the best education, and to keep Midvaal as clean, safe, and as vibrant as possible. Midvaal is our home. Our future in Midvaal depends on these 5 key initiatives we commit to undertake. Investing in safety and security for all people of Midvaal. Creating opportunities for all. Providing excellent service delivery that we become known for. Solving challenges through innovation and creativity. Listening to the people that we serve is non-negotiable. Democrats, clean audits have no meaning if the people of Midvaal cannot see, touch, feel, and experience the DA difference of clean governance and responsive leadership. The administration will deliver a sustainable, effective, and efficient municipal services that our residents have become used to. So our residents must open their taps and receive clean water. They must drive out of their homes on smooth curbs and pothole-free roads. On a weekly basis, and I mean beggarly beg, vegan their residents must be collected from their homes, even on public holidays. Democrats, safety is a priority for our people in Midvaal. A one-size-fits-all approach to tackling the issue of crime in Midvaal can never work. Our administration is committed to fully implementing the outside-in community safety plan, which will have 2 components: a policing strategy and a social empowerment plan. This means we will be tough on crime and tougher on the causes of crime. Democrats, as we all know, the DA gets things done. DA gets a lief to get a high. DA pay During my my tenure as an MMC for Community Services, we ensured that investment in our CPFs and our neighborhood watches increases to an amount of 5 million rand from R1 million previously. The very best remote drones and camera technologies have been sponsored by the municipality to the eastern parts of our region. This is to our farming community as part of our rural safety plan. The new administration will expand the support to the western part of the municipality, which will also include areas such as Sicelo, Savannah City, Lakeside, Walkerville, and Mayerton Park. We will collaborate with gated communities such as Eye of Africa to link the security systems with the municipality's control room to provide additional support in those particular communities. We will strengthen relationships with SAPs by providing them with the data, information, and intelligent resources to keep our residents safe. Every resident, whether in the inner parts or outskirts of Midvaal, must feel safe. Our plan includes the following: partnering with relevant stakeholders to combat social ills that contribute to crime, protecting farming communities, as well as vulnerable groups such as women and girls and people living with disabilities, through partnering with relevant stakeholders in assisting victims of crime. We will fight violence and increase enforcement and to tackle issues like abuse and so forth within our communities. Democrats, we remain committed to principled legal action against those who wish to invade land illegally. There will be no double standards. Midvaal Municipality will continue to coordinate a multi-pronged strategy that ensures our residents' lives and properties are safe. The enforcement of bylaws is the only way to inspire trust and confidence in the rule of law. In the first 100 days, the municipality will offer amnesty to residents and businesses to comply and legitimize their operations. There will also be a campaign to teach our residents about compliance-related and inspection matters. Our approach will initially be corrective, however, for a limited period of time. We will subsequently pursue legal action against those who continue to be the cause of pollution, such as illegal dumping and toxic and hazardous waste. There will be zero tolerance for those running illegal drinking joints in most vulnerable of our communities. So labantu laba abadlala music, amathaveni, abadlala music until ngo-4 ekuseni, baphuzisa abantu bethu utshwala until ngo-4, we are coming after them. While the municipality still has the lowest unemployment rate in the province, the people of Midvaal have experienced the devastating effect of the invisible enemy. The new administration is committed to leading Midvaal's recovery from the front by focusing on the following: protecting already existing jobs, driving and facilitating an enabling environment for the creation of new jobs, creating opportunities for all Midvaal people for skills development. I also wish to recognize a particular section of communities which is very close to my heart, Democrats. I call them the forgotten generation. This is a group of men and women who are between the ages of 35 and 45, who can still be economically active, yet they do not have the education, skills, employment opportunities that the youth, for instance, have now been exposed to. Do not get me wrong, youth are also impacted by the inequality of our times. However, the forgotten generation also happens to be the parents to the future generations. They have immense family pressure and yet have been excluded from government interventions such as scholarships and internships. Today, I wish to recognize and assure them that I see them, I hear them, and they too will be empowered through this administration. Midvaal's most valuable asset is its people. The youth, children, elderly, LGBTIQ+, as well as women, deserve to live in a municipality who cares for their well-being and sees them more than just as ratepayers. Many social issues have affected our communities, even before the COVID-19 pandemic. Midvaal is not immune to this. We must ensure a safety net for the most vulnerable of our residents. That have lived in poverty and that are struggling to make ends meet must feel that this administration cares for them. Once elected, I will ensure the establishment of a specific unit which will be responsible for ensuring that every policy and program of council reflects the aspirations of every single resident who is economically vulnerable, physically disabled, the youth, the elderly, women, children, as well as the forgotten generation. Getting the basics right is not negotiable. Providing excellent services delivers and grows the economy. We have invested a significant amount into bulk infrastructure development along the R59 corridor. We will continue to unlock the potential that the R59 corridor has. The 10 megaliter water reservoir and infrastructure will unleash the apple orchards as well as the Walker's food farm areas. It has been deliberately designed to increase capacity for further development by potential investors along the R59. It is important that I assure communities such as Sicelo that you also matter to this administration. The days of being dependent on unreliable water supplied by Mfuleni will be over by 2023. Your homes and businesses will no longer be held at ransom by the inefficient ruling party next door. We must make sure that Midvaal is given the authority to provide O2 with clean water and a stable supply concept. Low water pressure will be a thing of the past in communities such as Henyon Klip, Delside, and Valley settlements. We are at our final stages of the completion of the Mayoral wastewater treatment plant, which is implemented by the Department of Water and Sanitation. As a municipality, we will ensure that backup pumps are kept 100% operational to avoid any possible sewer spillages into the Klip River. The community of Mayoral, Mayoral, and Heldersdorp, and surrounding agricultural holding areas, you matter to this administration. Your request for the grading of roads and increasing grass cutting cycles is a priority to this institution. The provision of housing is not our competence. However, the need for safe, structured, and fairly allocated housing and formal services is a reality in Midvaal. I want to assure the people of Mamelo in Ward 1 that you matter to this administration. We will relentlessly pressurize the Department of Human Settlements to complete the housing development established in the area. I will always have hope. This is the same hope that ensured that we fight for our residents to have electricity in Savannah City. And we eventually achieved that. Because when the DA governs, we get things done. Democrats, new challenges require thinking differently and adapting quickly. Energy insecurity is unacceptable in a world that is moving towards greener consciousness and environmentally sensitive. We pledge to investigate an alternative method of procuring reliable energy from independent power producers. We will share best practices with our sister municipalities in the Western Cape in trying to achieve this. We will embrace new technologies to significantly lower our reliance on Eskom and make load reduction and load shedding a thing of the past. Party and load shedding, party! Party and load reduction, party! Democrats, now is the time to support and grow our agricultural sector to its former glory. drive agro-processing, partnerships and agribusiness, which expand agricultural opportunities while promoting sustainable environmental protection. We must protect existing jobs as well as create a conducive environment that can create more jobs. Democrats, the fifth undertaking by the administration I will lead will put you first. We can only do this by listening to the people we serve. We must listen to the people that we serve. As a new administration, we want to get closer to our communities, and we recognize that this has been a problem in the past. We want to improve our communication networks and accessibility. We also want to capacitate and resource our ward councils to be our eyes and ears in our communities. We want to bring services to all communities, including those in the outmost boundaries of the municipality. We want to continually to monitor the performance of our ward councillors, measuring their responsiveness and issue-driving impact. Our administration will have quarterly engagements with our communities. We are not going to wait for IDP period to be on the ground and to listen to our communities. For far too long, residents have been complaining that they need their councillors and they are neither present or active in the wards. The days of public recs, being on the payroll but never on the ground, are over. The administration will ensure that every municipal facility has a photograph and contact details of that specific local ward council. Ethical and accountable leadership is non-negotiable. In the first week of the administration, our councillors will go for a mandatory training and capacitation induction. Ward councillors and members of the Mayoral committee, in particular, will be held to a higher standard of service. They will sign the Midvaal Public Servants Pledge, which will be made available to every community they serve. The manifesto is more than an offer to the people of Midvaal. It is my sacred vow and prayer to represent every one of you. It is my commitment to serving every child, parent, teacher, housewife, street sweeper, doctor, and farmer. It is my pledge to working with you to get things done, to build a better future for our children.